sir. Good morning. So please introduce yourself.
Hi Shweta.
Mm.
Coming to my education, I am a BCom graduate, and coming to my experience, I have total 11.5 years of experience. So out of that initial 9.5 years, I was into talent acquisition. I worked with different companies like Hucon Solutions, then after that Call Health, and then Prokarma.
Okay.
And after that, I got a gap of 5 years, and then I thought I want to upgrade my skills, so I took a training into Oracle HCM, and I moved into Oracle HCM. So
Okay.
from last 2 years, I work with Landsoft Engineering Private Limited as an Oracle HCM consultant,
Okay.
and I worked on the modules of HR, absence, and payroll.
Okay. So you are a functional consultant or a technical consultant?
I'm a functional consultant.
Okay.
You can say it's a techno-functional because I was into securities as well securities and workflows.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on technical side, what are the concepts you have worked on?
I worked on securities,
Mm-hmm.
workflows and approvals,
Mm-hmm.
and a bit of HDL and SDL.
Okay, perfect. So what are the projects you have been to, like implementation or support?
Okay, I did two implementation projects in this
Mm-hmm.
experience. So first, initial my experience was with Macromic. Macromic is basically it's into food industry. There, I worked in modules like HR and absence. And after that, I worked with the next project was CVR Energy, which is into basically petroleum refining. There, I worked into HR, absence, and payroll. All 3 months.
Okay, so what's your current project?
My last project was CVR Energy, which is into petroleum, because currently I'm not working. June 30th was my last working day.
Okay, so currently you're not working.
Currently, I'm not working.
Okay. So for your last client, like you have been into the implementation or support
Implementation.
implementation. So what are the modules you have implemented?
Uh, HR, absence, and payroll.
Okay. So which legislation payroll you have exposure?
US payroll.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what are the phases you have been involved into the client implementation?
Uh, Phases I like for the absence and HR, I was completely into end to end. And
Okay.
for the payroll, I was into element entry, and I was into payroll definition.
Okay. So those are the like topics implemented, like how the end-to-end implementation process that you have followed for your client.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
So what are the end-to-end process that you have followed for your client?
Absence and HR.
No, sorry, Amrish. Like, did you get my question? So I'm asking like, what is the end-to-end process flows that you have followed to implement
Okay.
the Oracle for your client?
Okay, process. See, when it comes to the core HR, completely into enterprise structure and workforce structure both. And
Mm-hmm.
in absence management, absence plan and absence type.
Mm-hmm.
And in payroll, I was into element entries. I was into payroll definition.
Okay. So what is the methodology that you have taken for your client to implement this Oracle Fusion HCM?
We have taken the OUM methodology. It's not properly, I would say, it's a customized methodology what we have with us based on the
Mm-hmm.
OUM methodology.
Okay. So what are the each phases that you have been interacted with the client?
Okay. See, basically, first we had a project management plan,
Okay.
project readiness, where we had to draft a plan with the client, and
Okay.
after that we had a kickoff meeting where we have a formal interaction between the client and us.
Okay.
Uh, and then we have the what is a requirement gathering where we have gathered the information from the client what exactly they are looking out for, And after that, we used to study, like, is there any can we fit whatever the requirement we have from the client, can we put into the
Mm-hmm.
application as per it, or is there any gap analysis? Next, we used to check any, is there any changes has to be done through the gap analysis. And then
Okay.
we used to have an after the gap analysis, we used to have the what is it there's a sign off, like if everything goes well, we used to give a demo to the client with the what is it dummy data, and we used to take a sign off. If everything works well, then we used to go for the implementation with the real data, and show it to the client.
So currently, your client is in which phase?
Currently, we are into what is it? The data conversion. We're converting the data of like we're converting uh, the real-time data into the system.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what's your role in your project?
I'm into implementation.
Okay. So what are your daily roles and responsibilities?
Daily roles and responsibilities. Like every day, we used to we used to check with the team lead, like where is the phase and what exactly the implementation has to be done. So accordingly, we used to take it further from there.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Could you please explain me like any of the absence requirement that you have received from your client and what is the solution that you have proposed?
Okay. So, in absence requirement, basically, we have a requirement where the client was looking out for a vacation plan,
Okay.
which is only for the what do you say, the top end, the topmost priority employees of the company. So for
Mm.
them, we used to have we had a separate we had to create a separate eligibility criteria only to the top management, and accordingly we created a plan which is an a vacation plan, and we had to give it's a yearly 30 days leave what the company has provided for them on the vacation. So
Okay.
separately we had to create a plan, and we have to assign it to the all the top management to the employees, top management employees.
Okay. So what is the type of plan that you have created for the vacation?
Vacation, it's a generic absence.
Okay. Okay, so have you worked on any personalizations?
No, I haven't worked on any.
Mm-hmm. So your client has not came up with any customization or personalization of the application?
No, I haven't worked on any of the customization.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So what is the difference between DFF and EFF? And when do you suggest the best option to the client in which requirements?
Okay. Basically, DFFs are descriptive flex fields, where
Mm-hmm.
these fields are flexibly configured on most of the pages on the application. So
Okay.
yeah, if the client has any requirement, if they want to come up with any new attributes on any of the page, so we
Mm-hmm.
can create the DFFs, and we can uh, implement them.
Okay. So what about the EFF?
EFF extensible flex builds, actually I have not created extensible flex builds, so I'm sorry,
Mhm.
I don't have much idea about extensible.
Okay, no problem. So what is the current version that your client system is in?
Current version, it's R R12. I'm sorry, I'm not able to get it right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So while doing the implementation, like you have not seen any upgrades and you have been not part of any upgrades?
I have seen the upgrades.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen the upgrades, but I wasn't part of it.
Okay. Okay. So what is the difference between a calculate payroll and quick pay, and in which scenarios you will use each task?
Okay. Quick pay is basically if you want to run the payroll to an employee
Hmm.
within one go, we have a quick pay. And
Hmm.
calculate payroll is basically to run the payroll. Like a calculate payroll, if you have to run to a bunch of employees, we have an option called as calculate payroll. So we can run the payroll, and so the payroll will be implemented to all the employees, processed to all the employees.
Okay, so can't we use quick pay to run the payroll for multiple users at a time?
Quick pay would be only for single employee.
Mm-hmm.
Calculate payroll will be for multiple.
Okay. So after calculate payroll, you're trying to generate a payslip, but somehow it is coming blank. So what
Okay.
might be the reason?
Payslip is coming blank.
Yes.
Okay. Running the payroll. Oh, payslips. Payslip is coming. Oh,
Okay, no problem. So we have two options in payroll processes, right? So one
okay.
is like rollback and one is reverse. So what is the
Yes.
difference between each, and in can you please explain?
Okay. Rollback is basically once we run the process, if
Mhm.
we have a stepwise where we'll be processing the payroll. So,
Okay.
if there is any changes has to be done, or if there is anything, any error has happened, so we have to roll back the process, uh, in the reverse way, like whatever the process we have done step by step. In rollback, we have
Mhm.
to go back one by one. That is a rollback.
Okay. Then reverse.
Reverse pay, reverse pay. I'm not sure about reverse pay. I'm just on it. Sorry, I'm not able to get it.
Okay, no problem. Uh, so employee is not able to see the leaves in his ESS self-service. So what might be the reason you think?
Might be an eligibility criteria. So, as per the employee, the eligibility profile might have been not matching, and that's the reason he's not been able to see the leaves.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So have you worked on any data loaders?
No, not into data load.
So HDL, HSDL, you haven't worked on.
No, I have a knowledge on it, but I haven't worked on it. So basically, when we're configuring the positions or something, when we have a huge position,
Mm.
so we have an option
Mm.
of to like spreadsheet. So through spreadsheet, we can have to give all the details, and we used to configure all the positions at one go.
Okay. So what is the legacy system that your client is using currently? Like whatever the current client which you're saying, some petroleum one.
Mm-hmm. They used
What's
to
the legacy system?
the legacy system was PeopleSoft.
Mm-hmm. So how the migration is you people doing? Data
Uh,
migrations?
Data migration. I'm not into migration. Basically, I don't have knowledge
Mm-hmm.
into that, so I'm not really sure.
Okay. Okay. So I mean, like you're not ever like, what are the tools that you people are using to do the migrations?
No, not I don't have any idea.
Okay. So have you developed any configuration workbooks for your client?
I need to work. Means what do you mean by the workbook?
Configuration workbooks.
Mm-hmm. No, no, no.
Okay. So, so can we load the calendar events? Oh, sorry, I think you can ignore because you haven't worked on it. Yeah, please ignore. Okay. How many end-to-end implementations you have done?
Two, one absence and core HR.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay. So, Amrish, like I gave you a fresh instance for the implementation as per my requirements. So, what
Mm.
are the steps that you will follow?
I didn't get the question. Sorry.
So as you are into implementation, you know, right? So, client will come up with a fresh instance.
Mm.
So, a blank instance, like they don't have any data in that. So,
Okay.
how we will be going to start the process? How the each and every step goes?
Okay. So we'll start with the dummy data to give an
Mm-hmm.
demo to the client.
Okay.
So first we'll create all the what is it, the employee structures, the
Mm-hmm.
enterprise structures with the dummy data and the workforce structures, and we are going to show it to the client. Like initially, when it comes to enterprise, all the what do you say, the enterprise divisions, legal entities, uh, business units, divisions, departments, and the workforce structures, which is into like job grade, locations and departments and positions. So
Mm-hmm.
we create everything with the dummy data and we'll show it to the client.
Okay. Can we change a hire date of an employee?
Hire date of an employee.
Yeah.
uh, yes, I think we can change the date.
So
Yeah,
how
we
you
can
do?
change the date. Sorry.
So how you do that?
Okay, we can go to the employee and we have an options like in the dates.
Mm-hmm.
As of date and one more option I'm not able to get. So there we have an option like when we create the date. Oof, missed on it. I'm sorry.
Okay. So what is seniority date in the system?
Sorry.
What is the seniority date in the system?
Seniority date is the previous date. Like if there is any update which has happened, the date which is previous was the seniority date.
So what kind of updates you are referring here?
Like any update. Example, if the employee has been what do you say has been promoted.
Mm-hmm.
So this when he joined as an associate and has been promoted after a year. So the first date is a seniority date, and now whatever the update has been done. So the update date when we do the update and the date what we give
Mm-hmm.
from today, that is going to be today's date. And I have missed it. Like last time when you asked, like when we go for the update, there we have a date option, right? We can give the backdate entry as well. That's what you were asking. I missed on it last time. So if you have to give any backdate entry, we can give it there.
Okay. So what is proration rule?
Proration is basically if there are any changes which is going to happen from mid of the month. Like if the employee has some allowance, let's say $1,000 per month, and sorry, the client has changed the allowance from 1,000 to 1,500, and which is effective from say mid of the month, from 10th of the month. So if there are any changes to be taken from mid of the month, so that is proration. So from 1st to 10th, the calculation will happen for the $1,000. From 11th to 30th, the calculation will happen at $1,500. So that's a proration, what we have. It's called.
Okay. So what is open-ended absence? And have you used or have you suggested this kind of solution to any of your client requirements?
So basically, open-ended absence is if an employee is planning to take a leave and he's
Mm-hmm.
not sure if there's an emergency, he's not sure like when is that he's going to come back. So he can give from date, but the end date will be open. And when he comes back after that, he can what is it? close date where he can give the end date, and he can apply for the leave. That is an open-ended.
Hmm.
Most of the employees doesn't. I have suggested, but they're not okay with the open-ended absence.
Okay. Okay. So what is the process we need to run to attach the absence types to employees? Absence plans to employees.
Absence plans. Two things. First, for the new employees, when we're creating the absence plan, we have an eligibility profile. So when we
Mm-hmm.
create the eligibility profile, as per that, whoever the employees are hired, as per the eligibility, it will be attached to them.
Mm-hmm.
And if there is a new plan which has been configured, or there is a new plan which has been the employee has given, so for that we have an options in the absence, submit a flow where we can go and we can run the what is it, the option of calculate payroll. No, sorry, and sorry, not calculate. Sorry, absence. What do you call? Update approval plan. So there we can run, and we can give the eligibility, and we can run the process. So as per that, the plan will be eligible to all the employees.
Okay. What is an occurrence limit rule?
Sorry,
What is an occurrence limit rule?
occurrence.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Mm,
Okay, no problem. So how an employee can encash his leave balance?
Okay, through disbursement, like if the when it comes to the plan, we have an option of disbursement. So
Okay.
we enable the disbursement while creating the plan, and there we can there we do have an options of giving what is the disbursement we can give it to the employees. So if it is enabled, then in the front end, the employee can able to go for the disbursement. So he has to go to this employee record, and from there he has an option of going through disbursement.
Okay. 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 So have you configured the divisions to any of your clients?
Yes.
Okay. So what is the purpose of it?
Divisions are not mandatory in the system.
Mm-hmm.
So if the client suggests, then we have to configure.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So, Amrish, like one more thing, let's say I came up with a requirement
Mm,
that I have my wings spread over like the different states of India, like Telangana, Karnataka, or out of it, few cities like Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, and Pune. These cities I have my wings. So
mm,
like I don't want to go ahead with the BUs. Like I just want to, I'm okay to go ahead with the departments. So
okay.
how you can take it forward my requirement?
So in this scenario, it won't be possible because BUs are something which is mandatory in the system.
Mm-hmm.
Because every legal entity should have at least one BU, and the workforce structures are directly mapped to BU.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason I suggest that there should be one BU, which is minimum one BU, which is mandatory
Mm-hmm.
to take things forward.
Okay. So your client is using jobs or positions?
Jobs,
Mm-hmm.
because
So
sorry,
positions are not mandatory to have?
uh, no, positions are not mandatory. Jobs are mandatory because positions are based on the jobs. So that's the reason jobs are mandatory and positions are not mandatory.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So is it possible to delete any of the workforce structure that you have created?
Workforce structure. No, we can't delete. We can't delete the workforce structures.
Mm-hmm.
If we want, we can. I think, yeah, yeah. I think we can end it and we can create a new one, but we can't delete the workforce structures.
Okay. Okay, let's say I have I mean, like in initial implementation, you can do the role mappings, like whatever required. But on daily basis, like a lot of hirings will be happening in my company.
Right.
So, how you do the role mappings in your current client?
Okay. So the role map basically happens through security.
Sorry, your voice is breaking. Can you please come again?
Yeah. See, basically the role mapping
Mm-hmm.
is going to happen with security profiles. So when it comes to security profiles, we can configure the security profiles like what is the role and what is the what is it, different type of the data restrictions or any functionality restrictions, whatever the roles are there, we can configure the security profiles and we can assign it to the like we can give the eligibility criteria. So as per that, whenever the person has been hired in a particular position in a particular location, as per that the role
Mm-hmm.
is assigned directly to them. So we don't have to uh,
So
assign.
have you set up that automatic process? Is there any task in the system?
Yes, we do have. We do have that.
Sorry, your voice is breaking.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's better now.
Yeah.
Please.
So in the security profiles, uh,
Mm-hmm.
we have in security profile where we can what do you say whatever the job role we have, we can copy the job role. The seeded we have a seeded role in the Oracle. So whatever the role we have, we can copy that role and we can customize the role.
Mm-hmm.
What is the restriction we have to give and what is the whatever the requirement the client has given, like what are the role which has to be given to any particular position. So all these things we can customize at the security profiles.
Okay,
So
perfect.
there then we can give the eligibility, or what is the eligibility they are looking out for, like for which position or for which location and for which division, whatever it might be, we can give the what is it, the eligibility. So accordingly when we are hiring.
Where you will give eligibility at security profile level?
Sorry.
So where you will give eligibility?
Eligibility when we are creating.
At security profile level?
Yes, exactly. Profile level. When we like creating the security profile, like
Mm-hmm.
what for which country or for which LDG or for which positions, whatever we have. So all those restrictions we can give.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so do we have option to tag the eligibility there?
Uh, no, not the eligibility. Yeah, yeah. We do have the position eligibility. I think yeah, we can.
So what is, so let's say, let's take example of like you have given the eligibility at security profile. So how the system will automatically identify and attach to employees?
So the system, like if we give the eligibility, like say if we have given to any particular LE and from particular department. So when we're hiring the person, we will definitely will hire in particular legal employer, and whatever the position we are while hiring, whatever the position we give to the employee at the workforce structure, as per that the eligibility will be it will be eligible to the employee.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So fine.